So October 19th, 2025, Amazon Web Service, or AWS, the backbone of nearly half the internet, went dark. Not from a cyber attack, not from a natural disaster, but from a race condition in their DNS system. One simple bug. Banks, government, services, streaming platforms, all knocked offline because Amazon's unbreakable infrastructure went down. Went to its knees, and an unbreakable infrastructure had a weakness that nobody saw coming. So after watching cloud providers promise 99.99% uptime for years, this outage exposed something terrifying. Even the most sophisticated systems can collapse from the simplest mistakes. So I'm going to break down exactly what happened, why it matters to your business, and some brutal lessons that every tech leader needs to learn from this disaster. Let's dive into this today. So the AWS outage wasn't just another service disruption. It was a wake-up call. When the company that powers Netflix, Reddit, Slack, and thousands of government systems goes down, we need to pay attention. So this wasn't a sophisticated attack or a hardware failure. It was something far scarier, a preventable software bug in a system designed specifically to prevent these kind of failures. So we're going to dive into what really happened and what it means for anyone running systems in the cloud. Now, hey, before we go any deeper, make sure you leave a comment down below, because seriously, it's my favorite thing and the best compliment that you can give me. And so I read every single one, and they help me to shape my future videos. So make sure you leave a comment. Now let's dive into some of these articles. All right, so a single DNS race condition brought Amazon cloud empire to its knees. Fault in DynamoDB system cascaded through AWS service, knocking major sites offline for hours. So Amazon has published a detailed postmortem explaining how a critical fault in DynamoDB's DNS management system cascaded into a day-long outage that disrupted major websites and services across multiple brands, with damage estimates potentially reaching hundreds of billions of dollars. Man, hate to be that guy who deployed that bad patch. Amazon postmortem says the error rate was triggered by a latent defect within the service's automated DNS management system. The race condition occurred when one DNS enactor experienced unusually high delays, while the DNS planner continued generating new plans. A second DNS enactor began applying the newer plans and executed a cleanup process just as the first enactor had completed, so essentially causing the cyclical race condition, they call it. And so, according to Akamai, it says a major outage in AWS took down the digital service of many main brands. Engineering teams worldwide found themselves in an impossible position. Their monitoring dashboard showed failing services, and customer support channels flooded with complaints. The failure exposed a critical architectural vulnerability. When a cloud provider's fundamental services fail, even well-designed multiple availability zones offer no protection. So they go through everything, and so everybody's going through and really looking at these postmortems to see what it is that we could learn as engineers. And I want to kind of talk a little bit about what are some lessons that we can learn from this as engineers. If you like this clip, make sure you check out the full Startup Hack Live video here, because we've got lots more for you today.